Well, as far as the radiation exposure, I would just again defer to what those independent studies did, looking at all types of populations, including children, pregnant women, elderly, and things like that, which found that the exposure is well within the safety standards.
Thank you, Mr. Administrator. So
he keeps quoting Johns Hopkins and the American National Standards Institute. And I did all the research. You can go back and find it. It's all in the show notes at noagendashow.com under the heading TSA. The TSA never has actually had the machines themselves they're using tested. They have a report from the Health Physics Society Standards Committee, which is a commercial or trade organization, who say, well, certain levels of radiation are okay. So again, they're playing into their own vocation, their own profession. And if you look at the TSA website, they talk about the ANSI HPS N43.17 standard, and they say all machines will have to adhere to this standard. So I go look at L3, I go look at Rapiscan. Nowhere in any of their materials do they say that they actually adhere to the standard. I go to the standard website, and it says the ANSI HPS N4317 is not a mandatory standard. More information on the ANSI standard setting process is available at the ANSI website. You just go round and round and round and round. And believe me, these machines have not been tested. They have said, okay, here's the standard, and here's the amount of radiation that it can have that will not be harmful to you. But, of course, they said eggs were bad, eggs are good. Eggs are bad, eggs are good. Blue jeans will give you cancer. Blue jeans won't give you cancer. The earth is flat, the earth is round. So that could change. But the machines themselves, nowhere can I find that these machines adhere to the so-called standard, which is not a mandatory standard. So it's a complete lie. He keeps just throwing out this Johns Hopkins study and the American National Standards Institute, and they just keep going round and round. They have not been tested. And all of the clips I pulled, the guy says that they've not been tested. Now, to wind this up, a couple funny clips. Because this, first of all, do you know who was chairing this committee?
No.
Rockefeller. And
no.
Rockefeller, of course we know how evil the Rockefellers are, he makes an opening statement, and then he has to leave because he has something very important to do.
This hearing will come to order. My opening statement, and then as I explained to the distinguished witness, I have to go rescue the health care bill in the Finance Committee, where it's going to be assaulted on all sides.
Okay, so he's way too busy rescuing the health care bill. You frickin' elitist prick. What an ass. Then we have the shill, Claire McCaskill, who is from, I want to say, Missouri, I think. Where's Claire McCaskill from?
I can't remember where she's from, something like that.
And she introduces a new meme, John.
Oh.
Yeah, the pat-down meme. It's actually... Well, I won't even say the word. I can't believe she said this in a congressional hearing.
A job on public education, and like Amy, I have had my love pats every single flight I have taken, which is at least twice a week for the last 4 years of my life, because I have a knee replacement. So I am wildly excited about the notion that I can walk through a machine instead of getting my dose of love pats. So I think we've got to work on this, make sure that the traveling public has choices, make sure they understand the risks that we're trying to address, and then I think we can, the majority of Americans, I think, I hope, will become supportive of the measures that TSA is trying to do to keep us safe.
Love pats.
Hey, anybody out there that's in that woman's district, vote her out.
And a love pad is a little old place.
She's excited about going through the machine.
I'm
really
excited because of the
Even
love
Napolitano
pads.
knows well enough not to go through the machine. Janet Napolitano, who refused to go through the machine, you say, well, because of the radiation. No, because she knows. She's worked in the government. She knows that once she steps foot in that machine, they're saving that picture of her dead ass naked, and they're going to use it as blackmail.